So, story time.
It's the Wright Show. Say what you say. It's the Wright Show. Say what you say. It's the Wright Show. With DeVonte and with the Leah and Demari. It's the Wright Show. Hey, it's the Wright Show. Say what you say. It's the Wright Show.
Well, what story you guys want to hear today? You want to hear about the sleeping in the car, being homeless, degrees? No, let's take it back to the beginning. How we first met. Want to know?
Yeah.
Now this story, I'm gonna tell you that this story time might get the words might get a little mixed and true because she think it went one way. She think it went one way. I knew it went another way. But hey, who am I? Let's go ahead. So.
Okay.
First, if you guys watch our vlogs, you know we're high school sweethearts. We've been together since high school, since the 11th grade. She moved down here.
Since what grade?
I mean, 12th grade.
You talking about somebody else?
Okay. No.
I didn't know you in 11th grade.
You just moved to, it's funny because I'm thinking about when the 11th grade, when I was at 10th, 11th grade,
10th
when I saw you in the trainer's office, I tried to talk to you, but she didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about. But anyway, so she's from Houston. I was already down here. I'm originally from Indiana, but I went to high school and junior high here. She moved down here when?
Hurricane Rita.
What grade is that?
10th grade, 2006.
10th grade.
10th grade.
I didn't know her 11th grade.
Like second semester 2006.
I saw her in the 11th grade, I think.
Right.
I said a little something. I was just messing with her. I was playing football. She was in the trainer's office.
You saw me in 10th.
The 10th grade?
Yeah.
11th?
No.
Wow. How you know in 11th?
Maybe it was 11th.
Anyway, but back to when we first started dating. So, I used to see her around the hallways. She used to see me around the hallways, right? You want to go first? Or you want to talk? Because I talk a lot. So.
Okay, so yeah. We met in 12th grade.
Now, if you say something wrong, I'm going to interject.
The beginning of 12th grade year.
Okay.
The very beginning.
Was it the very beginning?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm sure it's the very beginning. So, I only had 4 classes. We had A day and B day. A day I had 2 classes. B day I had 2 classes. So I got to school at like 10 or 11 a.m. So at my last class, I would walk to after my last class, I would walk to like this common office that we all used to,
chemistry hall?
Yeah, in the chemistry hall where all the seniors used to, hang out at the, what was that?
It was like an office.
It wasn't a counselor. It was
She was like a counselor.
Yeah, she was my step team coach, and I don't know what.
And I don't know where I was coming from or going to, but we used to always catch each other in the hall.
Yeah, we used to meet at the same spot.
It was just
every
like,
day.
I don't know how.
Every day he used to be like, "Can I get your number?" And I used to be like,
but I never stopped. Like
yeah, and I never she left her phone.
She left her phone.
So yeah.
I would basically walk past and say, "Can I get your number?" Just smile at her, and we never stopped to engage. She would just look back, smile at me, keep walking.
Yeah.
It just happened. How many times did you say?
Like a lot.
It was all the time.
On B days or A days or whatever day it was.
She had this backpack on with this yellow jacket. You saw her with a yellow jacket, right? Like a thin jacket, like a short sleeve.
No, I didn't get that jacket.
Okay, but just always. It was never and she never said anything. She just smiled. She was always quiet. She just smiled, kept walking. And I was shy. So the asking for a number was kind of a joke, but I was kind of serious, But I didn't know that she liked me too. Right?
After that, yeah.
You said you had a crush on me.
I didn't know you before then, but that,
but
when you started doing that, I was like, okay, well, yeah. But before then, I didn't know you.
Okay, so. Don't say you didn't know me. You knew everybody.
I did not know you.
Don't say it like you didn't know me.
I did not know of you.
Don't say that. You knew of me.
No, okay. I didn't know him.
Okay,
I didn't know him.
So, yes, we did that back and forth.
So after that, he got a girlfriend, and then I started getting stalked. Okay, so I was a senior, and this boy was a freshman. He literally used to walk me to my classes. Not like walk me, but like follow me to my classes. And then he would be at my class when I walked out. I don't know how he was doing this.
Creepy.
I don't know how he was getting around the school like that. But when I came out of my class, he would be there. And I was like, he followed me home one day, like almost all the way home. I was like, can you please just stop? And he was like, I'll stop if you just go on one date.
Oh, that's sweet though.
So I was like, fine, I'll go on one date and then you stop stalking me.
That's sweet. That's sweet though.
So, and then he came to, he came with his friend to pick me up. So yeah. He came to pick me up. He was in the 9th grade, so he could drive. But
my best friend,
his best friend was the driver. Because he was on a date also, so we were supposed to like double date or something like that.
The dude was a football player, and we all played football together.
Yeah. So they all three of them were football players.
Yes, he was younger than us, but even my boy Zoe knew because one of our coach, my linebacker coach, was his big brother. Okay. So little did I know, the driver, their best friend, so he's telling him, hey, you don't have a girlfriend or whatever, you want to come with me to the movies? And he's all like, I don't want to be the third wheel. Yes. And then he's like, the driver is like, Deatra's gonna be there. And I was like, who?
Yeah, he was
and then
like,
he was like, Deatra. I was like, who is Deatra? He's like, bro, you know if you see her. I was like, bro, I don't know who she is.
Basically, it's gonna be a lot of us there. You're not gonna be left out.
Yeah, but she had a date.
Yeah, but and he was left out. So he came anyway.
And it was two couples.
Two couples.
And I had to sit in the back row of the movie theater.
So
and she gonna say, do you want some pizza?
Yeah, they picked me up and go to the movies. And then the 9th grader, I don't even pay for my ticket. But yeah, good thing I have my own money. But so I worked at Pizza Hut. So after the movies, I was like, hey, y'all want to get some pizza? I can get pizza for free. I was asking everybody what they wanted, and then he was like on the back row by himself. So I was like, hey, what do you want on your pizza?
And then I know who Deatra was.
Yeah, he told me what he wanted on pizza. Okay, so that was the end of that.
Pineapples and ham.
I got my PD date over with, and then he left me alone. Kinda.
So with me, I ended up getting a girlfriend. So me and Deatra didn't talk for a while, and then me and girlfriend broke up. I broke my hand. And I was in the office that we was telling you about with the counselor who's not a counselor. Yeah. And then all I know is like
the counselor who's not a counselor.
Deatra was sitting she was sitting on the floor on the carpet, and I was
sitting in the chair. You were sitting on the floor.
Yeah, no, we were sitting on the floor together because I sat next to you.
No, that was after we were dating. Oh, you getting your stuff mixed up. So I was sitting in the chair. There were only like, this office was so small. There were only like 3 chairs, and everybody else would just sit on the floor. So I was sitting in a chair, and he was sitting on the floor. Okay. And then he was like, I like your legs.
Yes. If I don't remember anything about this, I remember this. We were sitting on the floor next to each other, and I said, can I rub your leg? Okay. So I said, can I rub your leg? That's
wherever we were, he wanted to rub my leg, and I was like,
yes.
Well, I was like, that's strange, but okay.
Cause we had prior contact.
I thought you wanted to rub them because they were like shiny. Cause I used to.
They were nice.
I used to put oil on them, so I was like, okay.
And it wasn't like I rubbed her thighs. Yeah, it was like her lower leg.
He wasn't like.
I just like.
He was just like.
Yeah, it was.
It was a little pet.
I pet her. I never. That's the highlight of our relationship. It was her lower leg, but like her calf. Yeah. And that was the funniest thing ever. And then so. It's funny because even then we didn't have contact after that.
Like we weren't.
We liked each other, but it was like a playful.
We had mutual friends, yes, but we didn't communicate with each other.
But so, I got shot in September. Yeah. And after I got shot, I had when I eventually came back to school, I had crutches. So she saw me, and it was my birthday at that time. I had crutches October 5th. And did I actually put money in? Did you offer me money?
They have no backyard. So he got shot in September. School started in August.
They were on horses. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
But it's crazy because I was at the party, the same party that
I got shot.
He got shot at. That's a whole different story. But
whole different story.
Yeah, I still didn't know him like that. So he came back to school. A lot of our football players, were in that situation. So I was like, felt bad. No, it was his birthday.
What's with you this pity stuff?
It was his birthday, and I was leaving school because I got out of school at like 10 or 11.
She did me wrong.
I was leaving school to go pick up my check because I worked at Pizza Hut and I worked at Six Flags on the weekend.
She did me wrong.
So I was picking up my Six Flags check.
She hard worked. She worked hard.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, it's your birthday. I'm going to go pick up my check. I can bring you back some money for your birthday. You can, you know, put it on your shirt or whatever.
Ask her, did she come back?
I came back, but he was gone. You know, Six Flags not down the street. It's just like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, I had a football game.
I didn't know he had a game. So
I couldn't play with it.
He was gone. That was it. How do we connect again?
Back in the office. Ms. Birch sent you that letter, told you I liked you.
Oh yeah. So one of the workers at the school, who office we used to sit in, was 2 women. They shared an office. We used to sit in there. So one of them was like, you know, DeVonte, he likes you. And I was like, oh, okay. And then all of your football mates were excited.
Yeah, and it's crazy that this and my teammates liked her.
Yeah, and they was like, don't talk to him.
Dang. 10 years later, who won?
You shouldn't talk to him.
That's kind of how that went. But yeah, so we that's the crazy part of the story. So
we didn't even start dating until like
because
December.
December 31st. Yeah, that's the date.
But we didn't, like, we had little to no kind of contact until almost winter break.
So we talked, but you know, it was me and sports season for me, and you know, she was a very smart girl. She was a scholar. So we just didn't have time. We would talk here and there. And I used to walk her home. Matter of fact, I got to walk her home one time. Matter of fact, okay. I walked her home right before winter break started, because winter break, I was going to have to spend the whole break up north with my family. So right before I got to walk her home, we went to her house, nothing managed. We literally just sat on her sofa and talked. Like, that's one thing, that's how I knew we was going to be together forever. I knew when I first met you, you weren't going nowhere. Because we used to talk, we just talked. We talked on the phone. And then when I had walked her home that day, we just literally we just talked. She used to always sneak me in our house to get waffles, because I was always hungry.
Oh no, I used to sneak waffles out.
Oh, waffles out.
Like extra waffles.
Yeah.
In the morning before school.
But yeah, so winter break passed. No. Winter break was almost over, and we was just talking on the phone and saying, so I thought I was smooth. I tried to be romantic, and I was like, okay, it's midnight, December 31st. No, it's December 31st, 11 o'clock. When it turns midnight, it'll be January 1st, New Year's. I'll ask her out then, right? Midnight struck. I said, you know, it's January 1st. Would you be my girlfriend?
And then I was like, yeah, but it's midnight and it's December 31st. Like, January 1st is tomorrow.
And I was like, come on. So I tried to break up with her so we can start it back over again. When she started breaking up with her, now we won't date. So I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. So now our anniversary will forever be December 31st. So that's kind of how we met. But the story thick is there's a lot involved in that story. She got a scholarship to Baylor and U of H. I got a scholarship to Bacon small school to play football. But we'll tell you guys about how she never went to Baylor and U of H, and you know. But that's kind of how we met. Anything I'm leaving out? Any important details? Anything?
No. If you see me looking around, it's because we're driving through looking at houses.
Nice houses.
And I'm just like,
in awe.
Yeah, and then there are horses over here.
Look at that dang old house.
Oh, this is a horse stable.
No, but that house back there was mega. But yeah, so that's how we met. You
got us on some wrong turn type
we
stuff.
Always come back here, bridge.
Like, no, we don't.
We came here before a few times because this is where the big houses are. One house. That's a green house. But look at this house right here. See that house right there? And this right here.
Oh, this land is for sale. Look.
You gonna buy it?
No, because I don't know.
Not yet.
Look, this land is for sale too.
Look at this one, y'all. That's nasty. That's beyond nasty right there. But alright, so we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Alrighty? Alrighty.